Welcome to Wednesday Live with me, Vinod James. Neethus Academy Live is always there for you. So, how are you all? All are doing good? Yes? Were you all eagerly waiting for us to begin the live? Were you? And very, very sorry for that inconvenience caused yesterday because we had no idea. Suddenly, all the locality, and we checked that was there. Some technical issue where all the internet thing was all down. So that was something unavoidable. So very sorry for that. I'll be telling you the answers after part B, so that there is a continuity. Okay, so yesterday's material part A answers I'll be telling you as soon as we finish part B. All right, Jobita, good afternoon. Anjana, good afternoon. Revati, good afternoon. So very, 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 very good afternoon, a good morning and a good evening to all my lovely students. Simi Nibu, good afternoon. Right, as students are piling up, what are the things that we have in store? We have a lot of linguistic exams that we cater for. Okay, so if you want to get insights about it, please do not hesitate to contact that number. They'll be happy to assist you. And we have regular batches as well as crash courses available. So depending on your convenience, if you want to have a professional intervention into your future, you're always welcome to contact that number. They'll be happy to assist. Lot of new names. Is there anybody who's attending for the very first time? Please do let me know. Okay. Noble John, good afternoon. A very good afternoon. And if you have not yet joined our Telegram page, if you have not yet joined our channels, we'll be pinning the link so that you can have a direct access, so that you will not be misdirected to any other notorious sites where there are n number of notorious people available. Jyoti Janu, good afternoon. Jia John, good afternoon. So we have two Telegram pages, one an official Neethus Academy Telegram page and an exclusive reading Telegram page. We have a WhatsApp channel. We have just started new just for all of you. There you have the link there. Good afternoon, Afnan from Pakistan. Siji Johnson, good afternoon. Shakila, good afternoon from Saudi. So that's the diversity, isn't it? Pakistan, Saudi, India, Maldives, Mauritius, Malta, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Philippines. Then you have people from Indonesia, different parts of UAE, different parts of Africa, Ireland, New Zealand, Australia, England, you name the country, there are. All my students are from different parts. Maria Thomas, good afternoon. Sharanya Manu, good afternoon. Lavina Justin, good afternoon. Soni Raju, good afternoon. Rishika, good afternoon. Priya Lijo, good afternoon. Right, is there anybody who's attending for the very first time? Please do let me know as well. Okay, it's just to add on to my known people's list, because I love to say I have people across the globe whom I know. Shibu Samuel, good afternoon. There are few whom I can't see any icon next to your name. So if you have not yet liked our page, please do like our page. If you have not yet followed our page, please do follow our page. If you have not yet shared, please do that, nobility, because when you share, there are n number of people who know that you wouldn't share anything which is not worthwhile, isn't it? And also the way to assess myself. Are my classes beneficial? Depends on how much you share. So if you feel that my classes are beneficial, please do not hesitate to share on your social media platforms. Neha Ashish, good afternoon. Sri Lakshmi, good afternoon. Excellent. So still, even though there were a few names which I was not really aware of, but nobody have told me that you knew. So I think you were all there. Lancy Matthew, good afternoon. Vijay Mall, good afternoon. Okay. Right, what are the things that we have? Neethu Madam comes every first and the third Friday on the very same page. So that is the reason why you've been asked to like the button, so that you will not miss any information that when we post certain things that you will not miss. Okay. So yes, as students have piled up, we'll be doing two things. One, we'll be talking about, yeah, don't worry, CG, I'm just gonna tell that answer. Okay, I'll be telling you after the part B. Yeah. Right. It's always nice when students communicate. That's the most cherishing feel that you can always see, even though it's a virtual reality. The way that you communicate makes you have the presence in and around us all the time. So yes, welcome to another live session. Selva Kumar, good afternoon, my dearest sir. Okay, missed you for a few days, Selva. You were not there. All right, good enough. I know that you're all busy people, but it's such an honor to know that you're all there. Yeah, fair enough. Missed 4 days classes. Yeah, couldn't see. I'm sure that there is always something more important because you're working. There are n number of reasons, but so happy that when you all joined, allocating the time, managing the time is the most appropriate word. Good enough. Vigilant Christie, good afternoon. New name, Anju Jobin, good afternoon. Sujita Jay Pratish, good afternoon. New name, Malfina Shafan, good afternoon. So is there anybody who's attending the live for the very first time? If so, please do let me know you're attending for the very first time and where you're from, if you could. Not mandatory, but if you could. Right. Because as all of you are here, let's go into what we are going to do the very first thing. So first, we'll be displaying you a part B, where you'll have 2 minutes timer. Selva, B part awesome, really effective, felt at exam hall. Am I happy? That's what we are there for. We want to be that bridge between you and your dream by just being the facilitator, just playing that small part in your big effort. What else could we ask for, isn't it? As long as you are saying you enjoyed the exam, very good. Show me Manuel, good afternoon. Vigilant Christie, I'm your introvert. Fair enough. Okay, good enough. Right, so first we'll be doing a part B. Then we'll take it up. Sharon Shaju, good afternoon. Right, so the part B question will be popping up on the screen. As soon as the material pops up, you'll have a 2-minute timer. Do not waste. Okay, Mega Jayar, good afternoon. Just do that material. CG Johnson, can you take listening part also? CG, very, very kind of you. But of course, we have everything designed on the aspect of different perspective. There are all more affluent people than all of us. There are there. Kalai, Maldives. So, like your suggestion, we'll be definitely taking that into account and we'll be coming in with listening as well. No sooner, yeah. Good. So there you have the material. Please do that. Don't type the answers. I'll ask you when. Just find the answers and just put a thumbs up saying that you've done. Right. Time just goes very quickly, isn't it? Right. So I was so happy that on or before, quite early, Shakila Banu said, done. Your way of teaching method is good. Now I got full mark in reading. Congratulations, Siti. It is not my way, it is your hard work. I'm just a small part. Okay, it's about you putting that effort. Very good. So I'm so happy that you are enjoying what you're doing. So once you start enjoying what you're doing, you'll start cherishing it. So keep on working hard. Megha done, Rishika done, Simi done, Jaya done, Sujita done, Maria done, Kalei done, Noble done, Jobita done, Lavina done, Sherin Shaju done. Excellent. Sabha Parvez done. Okay, good enough. Tansi done. I'm sorry, good afternoon. CG Johnson done. Soni Raju done. Priya Lijo done. Okay. Sneha Ash is done. Mamta Malik, good afternoon. Long time. Okay. Haryana, right? Punjab, sorry. Gayatri Suresh, good afternoon, sir. I'm late. No worries, as long as you're all there popping up. You know, it's all that kind gestures of yours. Biji Moldan, Lancy done, Tansi done, Sharanya Manu done, Minipi Matthew done. Good afternoon, a very good afternoon. Mamta, year exam, I lost reading. Did you? See, do not worry. Okay. Now, if you can just let me know what are the scores and where you went. See, those are the things, okay, which you have to always look into. See, do not think that you lost reading. It's not because that you have not got what is that required score. There's always a required score, isn't it? So, Kavita, good afternoon. How am I? I'm doing excellent, Kavita. Thank you very much. Shibi Anto, hi, sir. Good morning. And Mamta, see, if you have not yet got into a professional thing on the aspect of getting a professional touch on waterfish, I would definitely advise you. If it's the first time, do not worry. Maybe, not maybe. Maybe you have done maybe exam tension or something where you would have done some small thing, depending on your score. Okay, and what is the score that you're talking about? All those things need to be assessed before even me telling something. If we have to guide you, we need to know where exactly has it gone. But I would definitely tell you, with the effort that you had, okay, the remaining module is all be fair enough. Naya, second attempt reading 310. 310 is not a bad score, isn't it? You have got at least, you have to always remember you have another country where you can still go. Okay, that's how you should. But if you're 290, see, Mamta, that's the problem is with 1 mark difference, isn't it? Just 1 mark. That 1 mark, oops, nearly spoiled everything. With that 1 mark, okay, you can have just made it, because now the question remains to you: have you done all the answers? Have you marked all the answers? Was there spelling mistakes which happens to you? Or it depends on how you write. Those are small things. Okay, and did you get things on the aspect? Did you recorrect? So there are lots of things which you have to go through it. Okay, but 290, I would definitely say you're there in the brim. Okay, so don't lose hope, because let me assure you, okay, it's about the God has a bigger score for you. That's the most important thing. And we can time management. See, those are the things. See, what you're saying is absolutely good enough. You know what is your problem. I would definitely tell you to start having reading as a habit. See, time management can always be eliminated with the amount of habits that you incorporate into it. Start reading as a habit. Read anything in English. And there are ways to read English. Those are all the things which have to look into. All right, but I'm very sorry to hear that, but I would always say God has a bigger mark for you. That is for sure. All right. It's not that you are not, that will be there. I'm sure that one day you will come in front of me like this and say, I got a stunning score in reading. Just put that effort, okay? Now let's go back to reading. May I know what are your answers? and where you got that answer from. Tell me what are your answers and where you got that answer. Shakila, A from middle para. Okay, fair enough. So Shakila's today Soy from Saudi. Kalei from Maldives. B, middle. Simi, I got A. So fourth and fifth line. Sujita, A. So A and B are the answers. Tintu Vibin, A. Okay, fair enough. Sneha, A. Middle part. Siji Johnson, A. Shilpa Anthony, B. Middle para. Sharanya Manu, A, middle para. Now see, this is what I love about. See, both the answers are from the very same place. So it's about how you read. Okay, that's where that difference happens. Alfina Shafan, I got A. Lavina Justin, A, middle part. Jobita, A, fourth and fifth sentence. Soni Raju, A. So A and B from very same place. Let's see, what is the difference? Maria Thomas, A. Sharin Shaju, A from middle part. Okay, fair enough. Gia John, A, middle para. Right? So A and B from the same place. Rishika, A, middle para. Sheena Samuel, A. Excellent. Megha Jayar, A. Tintu Vibin, A are the two options are opposite. Fair enough. Priya Lijo, A, middle para. Angelina Mole, C. Okay, fair enough. Revati Gopal, A. See, what I love about when you comment on whatever the answers that you've got, that shows that you are there with that intent. Okay, so good enough. Revati, A. Soni Raju, B. Can eliminate. Okay, fair enough. Biji Mole, A. So all the three options are a possibility, isn't it? So because you have A, B, and C, all those things you have told us. All right. Now, when you're doing part B, okay, part B comes in front of you after they take away part A material. B and C comes together. Tesli, A. See, lot of new names. Neethu Vijayan, A. So elimination method is the safest bet. Now, in order to eliminate, Selva, A. In order to eliminate, it's not a huge thing, okay? But what students doesn't always remember is, what is the purpose of part A? What is the purpose of part B? What is the purpose of part C? You should be aware of. Okay, what are the things that you have to? Then you ensure that you follow, understand it. So part B, the question is very simple. Multiple choice question, 3 options. Elimination method is the safest. You're not going to read to eliminate. As you read, eliminate the answer options and go. That's how you should do. And always sync to your question. Okay. Initially, let's say if you are a person who get it always wrong, what do? Find an answer and see whether it is addressing to the question. Because you tend to forget, because most of the students, even though I say the 3 important things that you do in part B question is read the question, underline the keywords in the question, understand the question. Very, very, very important. But students, what they do, they simply may underline, may not underline, and there is no control about underlining. See, the maximum words that you can underline is about 2. Ria Risbuta. Rizwan, I remember, I saw your great scores, Rizwana. Very, very kind enough and so happy for your effort. Okay. Thank you so much for your guidance, encouragement, and motivation. Your reading session was very helpful. Thank you. Bless you as well, Rizwana. It is very kind of you to come in front of all my lovely students and tell such a motivating factor, because I remember ever since I saw the message, I was telling my colleague, I know this student because I told your name as well. Because it's all your hard work, yeah, Rizwana. So nice of you to come and tell such a great comment, because I know that she's from Middle East and she's a native there, and with all the hard work and made that dream a reality. So God bless you as well. Okay, may you have your rest of your life so fruitful. Enjoy it to the best of what you could. Our prayers are always there. All right, Rizwana, very, very, very kind enough of you. Right, Jyoti Janu, so Rizwana, see, I always remember when different, the way they question, you can identify. Okay, but of course, it's due to our hard work. Great perseverance is what the most amazing word that you can always talk about students who achieve. You need to have that intent into you, saying that, okay, I'll get that thing done. So like Rizwana, I'm sure that all of you will also come and do the same. Come and say, yes, I made to that dream reality. And this is what Neethus Academy is there for. See, it's not just that we only cater for one particular student, because as Rizwana was always saying, Rizwana is an international student. Okay, we have no restrictions for only one particular country people. We are open to all of you because we want to make sure that we become that small wing to make sure that you fly to your dream destination. So Rizwana, very, very kind of you. All right, thank you very much for giving such a beautiful gesture, and that is what makes us, when you train, and that small gestures, even though that takes us to a long mile. Rosmi, good afternoon. Now the material will be popping up back on the screen. Okay, then we'll be dealing with why that answer and how you can eliminate. Okay, so as I mentioned, the importance of keyword. See, even when because Rizwana just came, see, when you talk about Rizwana also, every time when you talk something, and she's always there to make that change. Always there, eagerly asking doubts. See, that's the way that you should always sit in a class. You're there with a purpose. When you ask doubts, see, well, maybe it is wrong, maybe it is right. It doesn't matter. Always have that doubts. That because you have to understand on the day, it is you alone, along with Almighty. Okay, so you have to always come out, get out of that comfort zone. Right. Now let's see what the answer is. Yeah. Now the passage says reading suprapubic catheter. Okay, so definitely it's about suprapubic catheter. What is it? Prince Ibnu, good afternoon. I really forgot where that place you said, but let's say, I think Saudi, not sure. Okay. Now, after this, reading the question, underlining the keyword. So, what is it passage saying about that particular catheter? That's all what it is. So, regarding. Kale, want to switch into a. Okay. Tansi, okay. Now, see, after reading the question, underlining the keyword, you have two options. Kathar, I'm sorry. I thought it was Saudi. Sorry, Prince. Now, after this, you have two options. You can read the paragraph and then pick an answer. Or if you're like me, I am a person who always believe I want to know what I'm searching for in the paragraph, so I underline my keywords in the question. So keywords in the questions are, it is better than indwelling catheter. So better indwelling catheter. Preferred for short term. So preferred short term. Cost damage. So is out of this, what are they going to talk about? If not secured, and all those things are there. I'm not saying no. Because this is the one, not secured is also an answer. Now reading. A suprapubic catheter may be used for long-term continuous urinary drainage. So it's preferred for short-term as a straight eliminator, isn't it? So opposite mentioned. Straight away eliminated from the very first sentence. This type of catheter, which type of catheter? So this is referring to suprapubic. Is surgically inserted through a small incision above pubic area. Suprapubic bladder drainage divert urine from the urethra when injury, stricture, prostrated obstructions, gynecologic, abdominal surgery are compromised with the flow of urine through the urethra. A suprapubic catheter is often preferred over indwelling urinary catheter for long-term urinary drainage. So it may cause, now see, long-term urinary drainage and all. So it's a straight eliminator, isn't it? Now, suprapubic catheters are also associated with decreased risk of contamination with organisms, fecal material, elimination or damage to urethra, higher rate of patient satisfaction, low risk of catheter-associated urinary tract infection. So it is associated with decreased use. Okay? So the drainage tube is secured with suture or tapes. So now suture or tapes is there. Okay, that is there. But it may cause damage to the urethra if not secured. Is there anywhere mentioned? Care of patient of suprapubic includes screen care, around the insertion site. Care of the drainage tubing drainage bag is sometimes asked for indwelling catheter. So throughout the paragraph, it is to show that this catheter is better than indwelling catheter. Understood? Sandhya Jalaja Kumari, good afternoon. Clear? Naya, see, no, it may cause damage to urethra not secured by sutures and tape. No, they are not mentioning like that, isn't it? The drainage tube is secured with sutures and or tape. That's all what it says. Okay, if not secured and all, it's not going to cause damage and all. You're inferring it. See, inferring is not for part B. Part B, the answer should be mentioned in the given text. So the other two easily eliminated. Simi is dancing. Rinchu Jibu, Kalai, yes. Jia, happy. Gayatri done. Shilpa clear. Jyoti Janu dancing. Excellent. Revati Gopal dancing. Sandhya Jalaja, clear. Good enough. Sharin Shaju dancing. Good enough, good enough. Do cherish your achievement. Lavina Justin, Ernakulam dancing. Selva, clear. Fair enough, Selva. Nayaz Ahmad, yes sir, understood. Thank you. Rishika dancing, good enough, good enough. Selva, yes, party it up, isn't it? Good. Darmozen, wow, fire. Fair enough, as long as you've got the right answer. Shibi clear. Sheena Samuel, yes. Dincy, okay. Good enough. So all of you have done, all clear, no doubts. Now let's go into the first one. What is the first one? First one is the part A, which we were talking about yesterday, the last three questions, Botox procedure. So the material will be there on the screen right now because I know that you are eagerly waiting for today's material. So before that, I'll ensure that the yesterday's three answers are dealt with. Okay. So the material will be popping up on the screen. As soon as the material pops up, we will be doing it. Siji clear, Sharanya, yes, Vijrin, option A. Good enough, good enough. Okay. So, see, all of you have to start telling. See, I will also come one day and tell this. Okay, now for the final one. So, for the dash, to minimize risk of moving Botox solution, avoid manipulating treated area few hours following the procedure. Now, where are they talking about all these? So, this is definitely going to be there in D, isn't it? Now, why D? Because it clearly states to prevent displacement Botox, so ensure optimal effects. So, the answer to question number 18 is optimal effects. OPTIMALEFFECTS. Now, question number 19. It is recommended to refrain means avoid from alcohol, blood thinning medication procedure as they may heighten means increase. These are all very common terminology. Okay, when we make those materials, we want to make sure that you're getting used to this kind of terminology. So heighten the risk of, again, it should be there somewhere in D. Why? It is clearly saying for short period, advisable alcohol, one of the keywords, blood thinning, increase, heighten, risk of bruising, BRUISING. So question number 20, dash can be alleviated by employing gradual injection method utilizing smaller needles. So what can you alleviate using small thing? So they should be somewhere talking about, isn't it? Slow injection, smaller needles, all those things are there. So what can be alleviated? Pain is the answer. PAIN. Into, please include the tough one also. In the sense, I didn't understand this. What are you referring to on the aspect of tough one? I didn't get that. Right, any doubts? Pain, yeah, fair enough. Any doubts? Any doubts with regards to any of these three answer options? No, all of you are writing the right answer, so I don't think that there will be any doubt. Fair enough. Right, now let's go into today's part A. Lavina 19, excellent, very, very good, keep it up. So let's go into today's part A. What is today's part A? Would you be kind enough to tell me what is today's part A and how you felt about today's part A? Semi-clear. Tell me, what is today's part A and how you felt about today's anal sphincteroplasty. Easy material. Okay, Anisha 18, Jobita 19. Good enough, good enough. Good, good, good. Quite happy. How about others? How did you find today's part A? So when you're doing part A, I always recommend you to take a print out of it. Okay, so please do take a print out because you should get that feel of writing on the paper, finding the answers, underlining the keyword, then referring. That should be practiced. Okay, Revati, tricky material. Okay, fair enough. So I would definitely suggest all of you to start reading as a habit because that's the most important thing. Okay, how you read and all those things are very important. So as you read, you'll get ease with it. Milu Justin Jidin, easy. Rosmi easy. Anju easy. Jobita easy. Rishika easy. Okay, so basically a bit easy or easy. Sharini 17. Okay, good enough. Kale easy. Lavina tricky. Okay, so easy, tricky. Simi tricky. Okay, fair enough. Gayatri easy. Siji tricky question. Okay, answers are easy though, isn't it? Good enough. Jyoti, moderate material. Okay. So as you have said, moderate, easy, tricky and all. We'll have the material on the screen and then we'll see. I'm going to fire the 20 answers. Let's see how many of you get 20 out of 20. Okay. So passage is there. Now when you do part A, always remember the purpose of part A is very different to part B and C. Okay. It is having a different purpose. So that's why they are giving you 15 minutes, 20 questions. So roughly about 45 seconds per question. So what is the strategy? The strategy for part A is called skimming and scanning. Skimming means quick look, scanning means detailed look. So skimming, that's the first thing that you do when you're doing part A. You skim through the text. You have 4 texts, which is based on one common theme. So each text you can take about 15 seconds to underline the keywords. Okay. Try not to take more because at an average of 1 to 2 minutes, you should complete your skimming. If your skimming is proper, your answer to part A is very easy to do because it's purely keyword reference. So students doesn't understand the importance of keywords is because they underline like this. Now, is this going to have anywhere that you can refer to a keyword? You can't like this if you are underlining like this. Okay, your paragraph will be full of underlined words only. So you can't, your eyes doesn't catch what is required. So keywords should be words. Okay. See, anal, this is the heading. So I'm not going to worry about. Is used to repair. See, I'm not going to worry about. Tone, muscle. Enough. Control, bowel movement. They're damage to these muscles, fecal incontinence, bowel control. There are 2. See, number. These muscles are about 2 rounds of donuts and 1 on either side. It's used to defect the circle of, so circle again, something to talk about. The procedure repairs the damage of the vehicle and a sphincter. New word. Childbirth. Doctor will identify the injured area, muscle free, edges and surrounding. Then it brings the muscle edge back to then sew them. Overlapping fashion. This have to strengthen the muscle, tighten sphincter. Trying to people avoid colostomy procedure. Likewise, you should go and underline each and every text. So in here, see, diagnosing. So this should definitely be about diagnosing. Utilizes scoring system. So 1 way to diagnose, 2 way to diagnose. Again, they're talking about different tests. So anything with regards to test, I know that I should go to text B. Now see, risk factor. So anything with regards to risk factor, go straight to C. This is how you should. And I'm not saying don't avoid that. You should underline it. I'm not going to go over it because I know that you're all eagerly waiting. You're on duty and all those things. So I'm not going to bite your too much of time. Like any other surgical has its own complications. So what are the complications? So if there is any complication which is mentioned, then go and see in text D. Now after this, going to go to the question. There are 3 types of question out of the 20 questions. 1 to 7, these type of questions are called match the following questions, where the instruction clearly says you have to write either A, B, C or D, and you may use any of these letters more than once. So that's how the instruction. So why I'm telling you the instruction? This should be by hearted. You're not going to read and waste your valuable time on the day of exam. So you should know 1 to 7. Match the following questions. I have to write either A, B, C or D. Clear? Underlining keywords doesn't change, because if you underline keywords and if you refer, that's the beautiful way to find the answers as easy as possible. Now, which evaluation technique? Do you really need a second thought? More extensive recognition than? So I know that diagnostic techniques are there. So which one is more prominent than what it is? So it's there. And ultrasound is a standout amidst the most widely recognized. So that is it. I'm going to straight away write B. Clear? Now, what is the advised duration? Duration means time of individual who have undergone anal to avoid contact with water. So it should be there in D, isn't it? I told you complications and all should be there. So is there anywhere it is saying that you are not supposed to do anything with water? Yes. Stay at least away for 2 weeks. So straight away, D. Understood how keywords? You should know, okay, see when you're underlining, this is where you have to search for. When you're underlining it, okay, this is about this is about this, you should know the difference. So what is the standard process involved in anal sphincteroplasty? So standard, what is that? I'm saying it is in A. Now let's see if it is in A or not. Where is it? Is it there? The procedure repair. So this is what is the standard. So A is the answer. How many incidents? So again, it is asking you about some number of infections anticipated after surgery. So again, after surgery and all those things are mentioned where? It is there in, see, utilize more seriousness of the indication. So this may affect and all those things are mentioned. What way is adopted by the doctor? So what is the doctor may utilize a scoring system to measure. So it is B. Sorry, I have completely missed a question, isn't it? Now, how many incidents? So this is how many. It should be number, isn't it? So numbers are only mentioned. The infection may occur in 1/3. So the answer is D. How does the doctor assess the severity of symptoms? So that's what I just meant. The doctor may utilize a scoring system. So the answer is B. What has the role regulating bowel movement in human beings? So who is responsible? Okay. So who is responsible? Any idea? Who is responsible? It should be there in A, isn't it? Who is responsible? The muscle controls the bowel system. So who is responsible? It is the muscle, but we do not need muscle or not. It is mentioned in A. So which concurrent condition? So concurrent condition, I love that word. Increase the risk of developing fecal incontinence. So fecal incontinence, concurrent. So where are they talking about? Nerve damage, long-standing diabetes and multiple sclerosis, damage for fecal incontinence. So the answer is C. So I have finished 1 to 7. Please be kind enough to tell me what are your total scores. In the meantime, next set of questions, these are called short answer question, where you're expected to write anything between a word, short phrase, numbers, or both. Okay, you have to always remember this. Question number, what type of question, what are the instructions. By heart it again. Good. Milu, Siji, Gayatri, Sandhya, Sharin, all 7 out of 7. Absolutely good enough. Afnan, 7 out of 7. Good enough. Rishika, C. Okay. Now, strategy doesn't change. Underline the keywords. What is inserted into the anal canal? So, or canal for anal ultrasound. So, it's a procedure, isn't it? Do you really need to worry about where the procedure is? Anal ultrasound, amidst the test, and all those things are mentioned. So it is the ultrasound probe. ULTRASOUND is the answer. Okay, so even see, you can say probe, but that's not the right way, isn't it? Even though anal ultrasound procedure is mentioned. So what is the procedure? Ultrasound probe. Even if you write probe, it's okay. Administration of which therapy recently amplified the bowel incontinence in women? So something is amplified in women. So where are they talking about? It should be there in, of course, something to do with women. So where are they talking about? Being female, so something about women. So what are they saying? Recent research has found that women who take menopausal hormone replacement therapy is not needed because therapy is already there. Menopausal hormone replacement. Good enough. So a 3-word answer. What damaged or weakened muscle can be restored? That means again using this particular procedure. So what is it going to be? It's going to be, of course, it is there in A, isn't it? What is the answer? It is your sphincter muscle. Excellent. So sphincter is the answer. SPHINCTER. Good enough. Now, at what age? Okay, so what age does an individual need to surpass? That means surpass is a thing which you have to always remember. That's a very beautiful word as well. So surpass, prime candidate. So prime candidate. So what are these? So the answer is, it should be always, isn't it? Age. So where are they talking about age? Age is already mentioned in text C, isn't it? Go straight and it should be adults over 65. So the answer should only be 65. Clear? Anal sphincter, it can be wrong. Why? Because the damage to which muscle is the question. Okay, so sphincter is the most appropriate answer. Now, question 13. What products are recommended post-surgery addition to laxatives? So laxatives should be there in D somewhere. Yes or no? I think it should be there in C. Do you think? I think so, because I have underlined D as a laxative. So what is the other one? Paraffin oil. So PARAFFINOIL is the answer. Now next question. What surgical procedure can be prevented by opting for anal sphincteroplasty? Something else instead of it. What can be avoided? So I know, avoid colostomy. So COLOSTOMY. This is how you refer. How frequently? So definitely it should be some numbers, because, or it can be daily, something to do with on a daily basis. So suture lines cleaned each day following an anal sphincter. So how much? How often? Okay, now see, they're saying the suture lines should be disinfected 2 to 3 times. So how often? 2 to 3, because times is already there in the question. Now for the final set of questions, these are called fill in the blanks, where your instruction still remains word, short phrase, numbers, or both. Redundancy is the most important thing which you have to always be cautious about. You're not supposed to write even an article. If you write, if it's already mentioned in the question, if you write, your answer becomes wrong. So chronic dash along with skin dehiscence, an infection can also develop, complicating. So something to do with complication and all those things. So where are they talking about? So complication as such, you know that it is there in D. Now what is the place where you have? So persistent, chronic. So what is the answer? Incontinence, INCONTINENCE. Now question number 16. In dash, pressure sensor implanted into the anus to measure precise anus and rectum. So where are they talking about? All those things. So it is again, you have to go back to B. Why B? Pressure sensor, anus, quantified rear end, rectum, and all those things. So what is that? Anorectal manometry. So ANORECTAL MANOMETRY. Question 17. The two anal muscles. So two I know it is there when I'm skimmed. I showed you for things. So it should be there in A. Regulating bowel movements, structure similar to dash, one and enclosed with other. So something to do with, so two what? There are two round donuts. ROUND, DOUGHNUTS is the answer. Question 18. Diagnostic process of fecal incontinence involves obtaining comprehensive patient history from the potential cause, associated symptoms. So where are they talking about? So these are all mentioned somewhere. It should be there in BY. Ultrasound amongst the widely recognized, diagnosing fecal incontinence, including take sufficient history, numerous causes, side effects. What is the problem? Because it fluctuates. FLUCTUATE is the answer. Question 19. An injury resulting in physical disability. Two round donuts? No. See, Jobita, your donut spelling is wrong. It should be only round donuts. Two is already there in the question. So round donuts should be the answer. Okay. Disability lead to dash resulting in bowel incontinence. So an injury to where? It should be there in saying where? It should be there in, see, why physical disability? That's where. An injury that causes physical disability may also cause rectal nerve damage. So the answer is RECTALNERVEDAMAGE. Now for the ultimate question, during anal sphincteroplasty, the surgeon repositions the muscle edges, secure them in an dash. So where are they talking about? It's there in text here. Why? It is back together, sew them in an overlapping fashion. So them in an overlapping fashion. OVERLAPPING. Question has this too. Now this too, sir. Note that too. The starting of the sentence, see, the two anal muscles, so two is already there, which have a structure similar to round donuts. Understand, that too is nothing. There is a starting, there is a two there already mentioned. Understood, Kalai? Right. So very sorry about that again. Some, these days these works are all happening. So I could see that some spammer was completely coming and saying, messaging to all of you. See, please just ban these people, okay? These are absolutely people who doesn't have the guts to do hard work. They want all the people's money. Okay, so don't message these people. Don't even bother replying to them. These are all spammers, okay? So Lumiere and all those things, they have this only work. So they try to rip your hard-earned money. So please don't go behind such kind of people. I'm so happy that I could see a lot of people with 17, 18, 20. Good enough. So yes, and I know that there will be no doubts for all of you. Is there any doubt that you want me to clarify? Is there anything? Any doubts? I hope that you don't have any doubt, because it has been clear, because it shows that your scores are there. So until and unless I see you all tomorrow, okay, adios from all of us from Neethus family. God bless you all. Take care. Bye.